Okay, now let's continue to writing paragraphs. Okay, so where does a good sentence belong, do you think? Every good sentence, of course, belongs to a good paragraph. Okay, so a paragraph is made of several sentences all about the same subject. So if you put these subjects together in just one right way, they will present a clear and interesting picture of your subject. So make sure all sentences in your paragraph support the topic sentence. Yeah. What does it mean? You cannot just change topic like whatever you want. So whatever the sentence come after the topic sentence must support the topic sentence. Okay. Now let's learning about paragraph. Okay, so in this chapter you will find out about the basic parts, the basic parts of paragraph and different kinds of paragraph and the steps in writing paragraph process. Okay. Well done. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. Can you see the slide now?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, it's basic parts of a paragraph, right? Yeah.
No, Miss.
The basic part of paragraph?
That Miss masih yang writing paragraph.
Really? How about now?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. So let's look at the basic parts of a paragraph. Most paragraphs have three parts. The first part is the topic sentence. It gives the main idea of the paragraphs, okay? So make sure, normally, okay, every paragraph has three parts. The first part is the topic sentence. If you can see in this picture, so the function of topic sentence is to give the main idea of the paragraphs. The second part is the body itself, or the middle part explains or describe the main idea. Okay, the body support or explain the topic sentence or the main idea. And the last is the closing sentence. It reminds readers what the paragraph is about. Here's how this paragraph parts make a paragraph, okay? This is the example. So we have here snow day. What is the topic sentence of this paragraph? Hello? What is the topic sentence of this paragraph?
It snowed a lot yesterday, so school let out early.
Okay. It snowed a lot yesterday, so school let out early. How about the body? What is the body?
It started to snow before lunch. At first, a big flake came floating down. Then it came down harder and harder. Snow piled up on the playground. At 12:30, the principal announced that school will let out at 1 p.m.
Okay, so if you are aware about this body, all the sentence support the topic sentence, okay? Because the topic sentence is give information about the snow which happened yesterday, okay? So school let out earlier. Nah, so the body come to explain what happened into the topic sentence, like it started to snow before lunch. And then at first, a few big flakes came floating down. Then it came down harder and harder. snow piled up on the playground. And then at 12:30, the principal announced that school would let out at 1 p.m. So if you are aware all the, how many sentences here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? There are 5 sentences in the body which support the topic sentence. Support means explain the topic sentence. And how about the closing statement?
Thanks to the snowstorm, we had a free afternoon.
Okay. So this is just a simple paragraph, okay? You can develop more in your writing later on. So this one, the closing of sentence, thanks to the snowstorm, we had a free afternoon. Okay. All right. Now let's a closer look at the part. Okay, let's look at one by one. So we have here the topic sentence. Now, a good topic sentence does 2 things. Okay, the criteria of 2 topic sentence. There are 2 criteria. The first, it names the subject. Second, it tells what part of the subject you will talk about. Now, so the part of a subject you talk about is called the focus. Now, the subject called focus. So let's look at this. It snowed a lot yesterday. It's the subject. So school let out early. So this is the focus. And the second one is the body. The sentence in the body explain or describe the subject. Okay. All of the idea in the body should be stated in the best order to help you put things in order. So make a list of the main ideas before you write your paragraph. Now, as we have studied earlier, that you need to list the details, right? Now, so this is where your details you have earlier listed. This is will you elaborate in this part. You will part all your details in this part, in this body. Okay. Now, for example, it started to snow and then big flakes fell at first and then snow piled up. Then the principal closed school yesterday. All right. Good. And then the last is the closing sentence. The last sentence reminds readers of what the paragraph is about. So, or it gives them one last idea to think about. So, what is the closing sentence? The last sentence that reminds readers of what paragraph is about. Okay. So, for example, thanks to the snowstorm, we had a free afternoon. So, it reminds the reader about the subject. The subject is about the storm, the snow. Okay. Any question up to here? Question? Kak, ada yang mau ditanyain?
Udah cukup, Miss.
So far so clear? Okay, kalau so far so clear, okay, we move on. Can you see my slide now?
Yes, Miss. I see.
Miss.
Okay. It's type of paragraphs, right?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, good. Okay. So let's look at quickly in types of paragraphs, okay? And I'm sure you have actually already familiar with this type of paragraph. So there are 4 basic types of paragraphs. The first is narrative. Then we have descriptive, expository, and persuasive. Okay. Now, each one does something different. Okay, so every types of paragraph has some different function or different content, of course. So let's look at this one by one. A narrative paragraph by Caroline Stark tells a story about an event in her life. Oke, jadi intinya narrative paragraph it tells about an event in your life. You can simply write like that one. Okay. As you read the sample below, watch for the details that make the story funny and real. Okay, let's look at narrative paragraph. Any volunteer? Can you please read the first paragraph, the topic sentence? Come on.
I remember one Christmas
Okay.
when my dog Marpay danced with that.
Excuse me, where's the picture? Hold on.
Hilang Miss gambarnya Miss.
Okay, hold on. Let me share screen again. Okay, go ahead. The funny dance. Yeah. Go ahead, can you read?
Paragraf pertama aja Miss. Maksudnya
Yeah, the topic
sentence-nya.
sentence. Yeah, only the topic sentence.
I remember one Christmas when my dog Marpay
Kristem yang benar bacanya, Bang.
Christmas.
Chris.
I remember one Christmas when my dog Marpay danced with Dad. She was only 2 or 3 years old.
Okay, hold on. What is the subject? What is the topic?
Dari I remember sampai Dad Miss.
Iya, betul. Paragraf ini ngomongin apa? Topik sentence itu ngomongin tentang apa?
Oh.
What is the focus?
My dad Marpay dance with Dad.
My dog.
My dog.
My dog Murphy dance with Dad. Okay. All right. And then my dad put some. And then, okay, jadi bahasa sini ya. This is the topic sentence. Is actually this is about my dog Murphy went dance with Dad. Okay. Nah, and then look at the details. Detailsnya apa aja nih, guys? Come on, answer me. What
She
is the
was only 2 or 3 years old.
Only true or
Okay, who is 2 or 3 years old? Who is 2 or 3 years old?
the dog Marpy.
Yeah, okay. And then what is the second detail? And then
Her dad.
Oh, you haven't got back, thanks. Next. What is the next detail? Apa lagi, Kak, detailsnya, Kak? Ini body loh, important. Kalau cuma bisa nulis topic sentence, detailsnya cannot describe your topic sentence, it's meaningless. So the first detail, the author give information about the dog How old is the dog? And then
Her dad.
ya apa? What is
My
it? What is that?
her dad put on some Christmas music.
Marpai put her paws up in the air and start whirling around in circles.
Okay, good. And then the next detail is, so the author give detail about how his dad and started to set the dance, yeah. And then she put her paws on my dad's hand and they started dancing together. Okay, you see there are how many sentence? You can screenshot, yeah, if you need, yeah. Please screenshot by yourself. How many details? 1.
For Miss,
Yeah, 4. And how about the closing idea? It was very
it was very
funny.
funny, and my dad thought that Marpy